her down at the Hitch Fit gym in downtown, and it's been just so special for me to see her transform, not just physically, but in so many other ways, and I can't even express to you how proud I am of this lady and how much fun it is to work with her. Top mama! Holy So Anissa says she had a few things to share, that she wanted to know it's a true honor to be here, and her story, and you said others are some are more inspirational than others. I disagree. I think that everyone's story is incredibly inspirational, and I think yours is going to hit home with a lot of people. So she had strived to find the right combination of nutrition and exercise that would maximize the ability to lose fat, gain muscle, feel amazing, and after years of trying different things, she was pleased to find Hitch Fit. She's learned how to eat right. I know, I'm going to get emotional. But it's just been, I don't want to break down here, but it's about the eating and it's about the training, but really it's just about so much more than that, and to just see the change in her is fantastic. So she's down a little over 12% body fat right now, a little over 16 pounds on the scale, but the scale, honestly, who cares? So let's hear it for Anissa.
When I met with Anissa the first time, she had told me that she was very bored with her wardrobe, and I wanted to kind of step it up a notch. So I don't think her outfit looks very boring. I think it looks very flattering on her. And I love sheath dresses and shift dresses, because when you have a body that you've worked hard for and you have the right physique, sheath dresses can complement so much, and they're very simple, and they can be very comfortable with stretchy material. And then finally, I think every woman should own a pair of red shoes, and if you don't, go out there and get some red shoes and have those in your wardrobe. And so it's always fun to, kind of go along with what Linda was talking about with color, to do a little pop of color, because everybody, don't we give each other kind of the once over? It's nice to go down there and go, wow, I like the shoes. Thank you, Anissa.
Let's hear it for her. Anissa.
Okay. I have a little something.
Oh, what are you saying? Is this not in the script?
This is not on the script. And I had to write it out because those who know me know that I might tend to talk a little too much. So, Cindy, where are you? You're here to tell me to stop talking. Okay. This is a little bit about my dear husband, Rob, who's about to come up on stage. And so, I met Rob in 1998, and we've been married for almost 18 years now. When we got married, Rob weighed 180 pounds. Since that time, there have been some ups and downs, more ups on the scale than downs, and over that time, he has gained a net total of 83 pounds, or an average of 4.6 pounds per year. Some of this might resonate with some of you. At that rate, within 10 years, if he kept going, he'd be over 310 pounds. And while these numbers are scary, they only tell part of the story. Along with his weight gain, Rob was also diagnosed as pre-diabetic with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and depression. These diagnoses typically go hand in hand with obesity. He was taking pills to help control these diseases, but even with taking the pills, he still had high cholesterol and high blood pressure. In October of last year, his doctor prescribed an extremely strict diet for him. On October 11th, we went together to the KU Medical Center Weight Management Program orientation. That was fun. It was extremely strict, and you'll love this, Diana and Micah. The prepackaged meals that were full of, chemicals, they ranged from 500 to 1,200 calories a day for him, and an average of 45 to 300 minutes of exercise per week. Per week. I'll never forget Rob's face when he asked the lady giving the orientation, "What do I do for Thanksgiving?" And she said, you'll eat a prepackaged meal. And so Rob and I I told him, you need to do this. You need to do something. The doctor's telling you need to do something. And this has been an 18-year journey. It's not like it happened overnight. So we left there, and he was like, so when do I have to start this? And he said he'd do it for me, which is awesome. But we know that's a Band-Aid, and it's another quick fix that's not going to last. So I asked him if he would commit to Weight Watchers. Then I would, allow him to not eat out of a box. He eat 500 calories a day for however long it took to, lose all of his muscle that he had. So he said he would do it, and flip page now. So that took. Oh, I didn't have to read that part. That took place. He did that for about 4 weeks, and then the holidays hit, and he was back on his path of destruction. In February of this year, something happened that finally made an impact. Rob joined me at the end of my annual trip to Cancun with my Women Who Mean Business sisters. During our trip, Diana was with us, and a lot of women who had already started the Hitch Fit program and inspired me. And Nancy, my roomie and best buddy on the trip, we decided when we get back we're gonna do this transformation. We're gonna do this. So Rob gets there, and I'm telling him about it, and usually I'm always telling him I'm going to do the next thing, and he's like, yeah, a little bit for you, where's the beer? I'm on vacation. So he arrived on Thursday. The women left in the morning, he arrived in the evening, and we went to breakfast on Saturday morning, so a couple days later, and at breakfast he told me he didn't feel good, and his symptoms were similar to when his blood pressure levels elevate. However, they were really severe. He was pale, he was clammy, he could barely breathe, he was sick. And so he was like, I think I'll double up on my blood pressure medicine. Let's go back to the room. So we went back to the room, went to the pill pouch, and I'm OCD, but normally everything's out of fall in its place. For some reason, those pills didn't make it on the trip. So this is day 3 with no blood pressure medicine. And it was really scary. He was in bad shape. So, hard part here. So I went to our concierge and asked them to deliver some medication ASAP from the pharmacy. Yeah, go. And they said, we're on it. We'll get them to you. I went to my room and I waited with him on the bed. We're just sitting there, and I'm talking him through it. He's thinking he's going to die. He literally thought he was going to die. He was scared for the first time. What's sad is I had already envisioned living as a widow. I thought that's what was going to happen to me. And building a new house, and I was going to live there by myself, just like the lady we bought it from. I was going to be a widow. And now finally he got it. And he decided, this is it for me. I've got to make a change. Otherwise, he would be on that trajectory of 310 pounds by the age of 60. I'm almost done, I promise. No more tears. Here's the happy part. You kind of know the ending, huh? The good news is it was the wake-up call he needed. I thank the good Lord above. I thank him that this wasn't as severe as it could be. We all know people who have been impacted much worse than this, and this is my story, and it's sad for me, and we all know someone, and I hope your story isn't sadder. But in this case, we decided right then and there. We literally spent the rest of our vacation planning Hitch Fit. We got online. I'm texting Diana from Mexico. She's still in Mexico with Micah. She's like, here's the link. We sign up, we read the book on vacation in our room, and we had a great time doing it. Fun vacation. We committed to transforming into Susan as soon as we got back. We arrived home February 7th. 2 weeks later, February 21st was day 1. Rob's down 45 pounds. And of fat, 45 pounds of fat. He's maintained all of his muscle because of the diet. And he's gained some muscle as well. His journey and his goal is not quite complete. He plans to get back to the 180-pound man I met. And I've never stopped loving you, just a little less to love. How great is that? I look forward to Thanksgiving dinner, honey. We're going to have a big plate of turkey breast and a side of happiness. Give me a second. All right, let's eat it.
And after that amazing introduction, here he is, Rob Elsie. Let's hear it for him. Let's hear it for him. As Anissa shared, Rob is down 45 pounds in the last 14 weeks. What I love about this guy, he trains with Micah down at the downtown gym, and what I can say is no matter how brutal Micah is with him, this guy always has a smile and he has a laugh that is contagious. And what we love about Rob is he tells us that he is Hitch Fit for life, and that's exactly what we want to hear. Congratulations, Rob.
Pleasure of working with Rob, and I will have to say that he was very brave as a gentleman that had lost 45 pounds and hasn't been fitted in anything that fits his new body type, let alone trying new styles, which you have the tapered leg and you have a little bit of shorter. Not skinny. Maybe before Thanksgiving. And then a little bit shorter, but putting him in a blazer, the navy blazer, and a button down, just seemed to really fit his physique as well as his personality. And I just give him a lot of credit for trying something new and just being able to just walk the walk, because he's talking the talk. So thank you for the opportunity.
Let's hear it for Jennifer Lee from Let's Go Real.